So if you're new to the channel, I call all my subscribers dragons. We're smoking all my dragons. Divine, righteous, almighty, greats, overachieving, never slacking. I'm back with another reaction. We got men versus women in sports, right? So with that being said, I'm going to jump right into it. Original link will be in the description if you just want to watch the original video. Other than that, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I'm hopping right into this. Let's go.
That's what I'm saying. She's gonna go elegant about it. You need to be paid because you command. In short, I'm saying pay these women. That's what I'm saying. She's gonna go elegant about it. You need to be paid because you command the same respect. The game is just as good.
And then they motion. The guy ran at 50 yards. Get him.
Woo! Damn.
Men always say how women's soccer sucks. Then come to the field and try with us.
Oof. Oh man. Oh man. The men shining right now, I ain't gonna lie.
In the starter's hands. So let's see Asafa Power. He got away as you'd expect. He's going to gobble up the lead early. It's a ball. Riley Day Usain's off.
United States though. America in front. Jamaica in third or maybe even second place now.
And the back straight from the US team. Fantastic to see her back at this did. It's the Polish quartet. And Melko here in on the second leg for the Polish quartet. He's put down.
Alright, so we got these ads coming in. I ain't gonna lie, the men shining right now. You know, I would like to see some women turn it up though, for sure.
And in fourth place is Zoe Clark for Great Britain. So Amelka comes over to the changeover. We'll have two Polish women now on the last two legs.
To be crowned, Svite Ursutic, and it's Michael Cherry storming round that bend trying to close the gap. And look at the speed with which Cherry takes the Polish woman. She's grimacing and she's being reeled in here to get caught here, but can she hang on for a medal? The gold is going to go to Michael Cherry, and the Alison Felix moves to 12 world titles. Really close on the line.
Don't know. She would ragdoll him. First of all, have you ever seen Floyd Mayweather? He's about this tall, okay? And she would ragdoll him as soon as she put her hands on him.
Under Rousey, who would ragdoll Floyd Mayweather, was destroyed by a 5'7.5", 134-pound woman this weekend. Serena Williams is not beating a single man. There's not a guy in the country in the ATP Top 100 that's not beating Serena soundly.
Let's start with the elephant in the room.
That's right.
Why was it necessary?
I think you're referring to the fact that I said she'd be about 700 in the world.
Yeah.
Right.
What do you think, Charlie? You're a tennis guy. You like to play tennis. I see you on the tennis court.
Right.
What do you think that Serena Williams would be ranked if she played in the men's game?
I have no idea.
Well, if you had a guess.
So he lied to keep his job. Oh, man. I'm sure a lot of people do.
He seemed pretty strong to me. I mean,
very strong. The greatest female player ever.
Okay, nobody can prove this. Here's what.
Would you like to apologize?
No. But the offer is this. Why don't you combine, just solve the problem? I'm sure the men would be all for this. The men and women play together. And then we don't have to guess.
Oh my God. Could be nearer 20.
Yeah, we could try that.
40 now.
Si agita per il rumore appena sentito. Ma servirà ancora una volta uscire.
15. That's good, because it's good for time. It counts.
He has every right to do that.
That's the way to finish it off. Yeah, I'll bet.
Well, this we know for sure.
40, 50.
That's the one I'm waiting for.
I ain't gonna lie, it's looking crazy right now. It's looking crazy, Shout out to all the amazing, talented women out there. Listen. There's women that could kick my ass in a lot of things. So let me put that out there. I'm sure there is that could kick my ass in a lot of things. Even things like basketball. I'm sure. Yeah, of course.
All right, why? This is a fun 6 foot. Oh. Giving the ball away if you just cross willy-nilly.
30.
I mean, that's just brutal. That's just, come on. That's looking like abuse on that tennis court.
You know what? That's just
Game
considered 3-2.
This end is a lob.
There's that one.
All right, that's abuse. That's abuse on the tennis court. Like, if I've ever seen one, that's abuse.
It shouldn't be that way.
Damn.
Oh, come on, John. No, I knew that was coming.
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. If that happened to me, bro, I would want to fight. I'd want to fight. I'd be pissed. I'd be tight. Like, really? He's just like, that's it. Almost feel like when you growing up with your sibling and y'all playing video games and that sibling just keep winning and you start raging, you get mad, you throw the controller. Like, it feels like that a little bit. Like, bro, you doing that too easy, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
It's a fault, though.
Actually, it's funny because Andy Murray, he was been joking about myself and him playing a match. And men's tennis and women's tennis are completely almost two separate sports. I'm like, if I were to play Andy Murray, I would lose 6-0, 6-0 in 5 to 6 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. Completely different sport. The men are a lot faster, and they serve harder.
Maybe that's why she's so great, though. She acknowledges that fact, right? Knowing what you can and cannot do in certain areas and your weaknesses and strengths are key factors in a lot of things. And a lot of people don't know that line. Like, I'm not saying you can't accomplish anything, whatever, but there's certain things that you got to know certain weaknesses and strengths about yourself. You got to know what you got to know. You just got to know, and there's a lot of people who in their head, they, especially in this generation, ego takes over, and that's how you get humiliated. Being way too having too much of an ego, thinking you can just do whatever.
They hit hard. It's just a different game, and I love to play women's tennis. And I don't want to be embarrassed. I would not do the tour. I wouldn't do Billie Jean any justice. So Andy, stop it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let you kill me.
The enemy doesn't care. Gender you are. 21, come out here.
Number 16 stuff.
Number 16, step forward. Go and glove up.
Is the first female recruit to pick a man. Number 16, Nathaniel.
Brace up.
This should be fun.
Fight!
Damn.
DS's instructions. And fights to win.
That's what you do, you fight.
I ain't gonna lie, they should have recruited one of them girls from the hood that know how to fight, man. Go to the hood, right? And it's somewhere in the United States, right? Go ask around. Who's the girl in this hood who nice with it, right? It could be just go find them. Maybe one of them Latinas or something, right? And put them in there, right? Put them in there, and I know they would have did better than that. Because growing up, listen, I got some female cousins that was nice. nice with these, man. Still is nice with it. I got an aunt. Nice. She rest her soul. Knockout nice. So me, with my experience and being being someone who been boxing since a child and then mixed martial arts, I know there's some females that could really whip on something for sure. For sure.
Race up. Fight! Go, keep fighting until I say stop.
She just has like no proper defense or anything, and he's just rushing her, you know. They got to be a little more fair with this. I definitely train jiu-jitsu. Wrestling wise, there's a couple that that I ain't gonna lie, they're nice with the wrestling, like, but as far as
Yeah, he already did one, but this one's been going a long time. We're 2:38 now.
He said he could beat both of us at the same time.
I might did already. He got him in 43 seconds. Laura, look at her face. She's trying to kill this dude. There's a Kimura.
See, those girls going hard to prove a point, though. Even if they were to get him, it's like a 2-1, you know? I mean, there's not too much proven, I guess. I don't know.
Ooh, let Laura have the neck. No injuries.
Tapped her.
Easy.
Both the same way. He had to say easy, arm bars.
I hope they've taught you how to knock down doors. In you go.
Oh no! This is tough.
As high as you can. As high as you can. As high as you can.
Take a bigger run up. She's a hard lady.
Come on, Jane. Remember the elbow. Big run as fast as you can. And high.
Got ads again. This is an interesting video, though. Like, I definitely... Hold on. Let's get back to this.
High. So close. As fast as you can.
I definitely believe physicality and and also mentality, and physicality definitely is number one here. You know, I mean, it really, like, you have to be a freak type of athlete to do certain things. You know, and it's just the truth. But us men, we are just built physically. Like that's, we're different in that area. Like, we're protector type thing. So. There's just certain things that's just, I'm not saying a woman can't do it or keep up, but there's certain things that it's just like, let a man do that, let a man climb that ladder to the sky and do 6 pull-ups and then swing, you know what I'm saying? Swing around and climb back down, before you just let a woman do something like that, and while he's carrying a heavy box, and I'm just thinking, because it's like, when I be at this job or whatever, like, men, we're the ones that's lifting the big concrete. We're the ones that's, you get what I'm saying? So they come get us to do that. So,
Yeah, I think just 2 more throws and you would have been there, but that's tough for you.
A man with no firefighter training has no trouble with the same task.
Bit of an ouchie one. Be aiming higher, that's it. You got it! It's on the floor. Okay, brilliant, he's got the key, come out! Oh, yeah! Okay, fab! Brilliant, well done!
A woman can actually fail the physical component of the fireman test and still become a firewoman to meet female quotas.
Fire women are paid exactly the same as fire men, who are more physically able and better suited to the job.
I made this video to demonstrate that men and women are not the same. We are equal, but we are not the same. 2 + 2 is 4.
I do appreciate how he said we're equal. You know, I appreciate that. So it's not just to like down women. You know, I'm definitely not about that at all.
3 + 1 can also equal 4, meaning we can be equal without being the same. Not only are we different physically, as demonstrated in this video, we are also different hormonally. We have different strengths and weaknesses that complement each other in the balance of life. There cannot be light without darkness. There is always a balance of life. There cannot be life without death.
Okay. He's spitting.
There's always a balance of life, and the balance between men and women is true. Anytime in history when authoritarian groups try to take over, the first thing they take is your freedom of speech. Why? Because when you are not allowed to speak freely, you are not allowed to criticize their crazy ideas. Don't let anybody bully you into...
Okay, I like this guy. I'm not even gonna lie, I like this guy.
Telling a lie. There's nothing virtuous about lying to people just to make them feel better. It takes courage in 2021 to stand up and tell the truth. And it is important for regular, average Americans to continue to tell the truth before it's lost. If we do not continue to think for ourselves, somebody else will think for us. If people say that they are offended by your words, you cannot control how they feel. You can only control your own intentions when you tell the truth. So continue to tell the truth and continue to be courageous. Till next time.
I ain't even gonna lie, I like that guy. You know, there was no ego in how he was talking just now. He was honestly just being a straight up, you know, he was being a king with it. You know, fierce with his words, truthful with his words. And just, you know, he stood by it and he wasn't disrespectful at all. You know, a lot of kings in history, even a lot of queens, they got taken out their position, you know, and that's how you make them a slave, is take away that freedom of speech and basically make them bow down and, you know, and make them weak, you know, be fierce, you know, speak truth and have an understanding, right? Have an understanding, have an inner standing. And really make things work, you know, use your mind. People just want to I don't know, people want to live in this weird land nowadays where everything's just everything and people are just overstepping their boundaries and, you know, certain positions they're not even qualified for. Now, everybody can't be a king, everybody can't be a queen, everybody can't be a this, that, and the third. You know, people are built for different things, and as far as to keep it men and women, he's right about that. It's just, you know, I'm not saying a woman can't be a fierce queen, because that's already been proven throughout history. They've been the most fierce. But they have their own way of doing it. Also, that needs to be acknowledged. You know, we are different. So, shout out to him. Shout out to him. Shout out to this video. I will be back with more soon. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, and this original link will be in the description if you just want to watch the original video. Much love, everybody.